Of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And tonight we've got the semi-final of the Champions League coming up for you. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Arsenal.
Well, this is what the Champions League is all about. Some of the world's best players, two excellent teams and a great stadium. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Pereira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. William Saliba starts alongside Gabriel in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Leandro Trossard out wide. And in this tactical setup they have to take the lead. And a decent save, full credit. Pereira. Gonzalo Ramos. Trying his luck, and able to close down the shot. And they do like to press whenever they can. And the spotlight certainly on Ousmane Dembele, who can change any game with one kick of the ball. Stuart, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, no matter what defensive structure you put up, this man can destroy it with his blistering pace, both with and without the ball. He's so exhilarating to watch.
Oh, nice ball over the top. Declan Rice. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Ramos. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Bukayo Saka. Ben White. And Havertz. Martin Ødegaard. White. And far from textbook defending. No let-up here. Looking for someone to play it to. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Feeding it through. Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. Pereira. Fabian. And easily intercepted. And PSG pushing forward with options available. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Kai Havertz. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Committed challenge. Ramos. Space afforded PSG. Can he put them in front? Brilliantly blocked.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
They favoured a short one here. Fabian. Zaire Emery. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Mendes. Fabian. And a strong tackle. Kai Havertz. Now in possession, Trossard. Dembele. And teammates to play it to. Hakimi. William Saliba. Martin Ødegaard. And here's Saliba. And strong play here. Declan Rice. And Havertz. Beautiful pass. PSG recovering possession well. Well, he was one of the better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, he didn't contribute enough in that first half. I think he needs to work harder to get on the ball. He was far too static.
He's in with a chance. In position. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final. A huge moment. Extraordinary scenes.
Well, I think that says it all. Arteta really does have a great relationship with these players. Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Vitor Ferreira. Dembele. Played into the centre. And clears his lines. Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. Trying his luck. And fine goalkeeping. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. And the corner played over by Dembele. Oh, super header. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. William Saliba. Bukayo Saka. A foul but no whistle. Instead advantage with Arsenal. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Minge. Here's Fabian. Marco Asensio. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Time is against PSG, but they still have the ability to hit back. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Teammates available. Martin Ødegaard. Havertz. Now in possession, Trossard. Rice. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Dembele. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Trossard. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Marco Asensio. And so the final whistle, this first leg is over, and it's a story of Arsenal with the advantage going into the return match.